message about souls and soulmates. This explanation came from a viewer who emailed me and asked me how to find their soulmate. Well, I want to tell you all, you have more than one soulmate, and so let's go on and explain your soul purpose, and how things work. You have a soul. This is true. But your soul is not in your body. It's out in the universe somewhere. What's in your body is your spirit. And spirit is what makes you what you are. Your looks, your smile, your laugh, the things that people appreciate about you. That's all your spirit. That spirit is in your body. And when you die, that spirit goes to your soul and becomes part of your soul. So people don't understand that they have more than one soulmate. What exactly is a soulmate? Well, my guides tell me there's really no one on this earth at this point as a human that has lived less than 200 lives. Because we have to evolve into the beings that we are. We have to understand all the rest of the lives that we live before we can evolve into being human. So yes, you've been a snake, you've been a mosquito, you've been a fly on the wall, you've been a cow, you've been a tree, whatever you desire to be for that soul evolution. You have to learn every lesson from that life before you can go on to the next one. Everything is an evolutionary process. So your soul belongs to a soul family, much like your soul belongs, or your body belongs to a human family. Your soul belongs to a soul family. And you are part of your soul family's plan as well. That's why we have past life connections. That's why we have soulmates, is because everybody plays their part in their soul role. Okay. So now that you understand that you have a spirit, your spirit is part of your soul, and all the spirits of what you previously were are part of that soul. That soul is part of the soul collective, or the collective consciousness. So everything that we do in human form, in physical form, as a fly, as a mouse, is all part of that collective. It's all just a learning experience. So, let's talk about soulmates. How does someone become a soulmate? Well, first of all, I want to tell you, at this point you are on Earth, you have hundreds of soulmates. Just because somebody is your soulmate doesn't mean that they are meant to be part of your life. A soulmate is a person that we've had a physical, intimate connection with, like your mother and your father during your birth, during your creation. They are all soulmates. And they may be your mother or father in one life. They may come back as your sister or brother in another life. And that's why sometimes we get these instant connections. But also, a soulmate, like I said, is someone that you've had physical connection with. So that one night stand, the person that you didn't get along with, the person that you hate, if you were physically connected to them, are still your soulmates. And so that's why sometimes we feel like someone's our soulmate and it doesn't work out, is probably because it didn't work out in a past life either. Just because someone's your soulmate doesn't mean they love you or that you're destined to be with them, because we have hundreds of soulmates to choose from. So, everybody's hung up on looking for the one soulmate, but in all reality, you have hundreds of choices. You connect with so many people so easily, and many people want to use vision and other things, monetary value, to determine whether they feel somebody is truly a soulmate or And this is not the way it should be. But anyway, what is a twin soul? Well, actually, twin souls do not exist. Okay? No soul has ever been cut in half and divided. What exactly a twin soul is a soul that was created to match or mirror another soul. Okay? It is a specific creation for a specific job. And many people want their twin souls. And I'm guided to tell you, twin souls will not meet up again until they're in their last life on Earth. So you know your twin soul, if you join that you are on your last life on Earth. Their job is to collect information from their lives, and you collect information from your lives, and that collective collection goes together. So there's very few twin souls, because the concept of sharing a soul is not looked on kindly. It's actually unreal. So, if you're looking for your twin soul, more than likely you'll never find them, but you have hundreds of soulmates to choose from. So let's talk about your soul family. Your soul family is a group of souls that you were created with, or that you joined to accomplish a certain project on Earth. Okay? And you continually evolve with these people until that project that you started on Earth is done. And so many people don't realize that. The same people come back together. They play different roles because they want to. Okay, so what's a past life connection? A past life connection is somebody that you've known in your past life, that you've experienced living with. They may have been married to your cousin, they may have been a neighbor, they could have been a good friend. But your past life connection is somebody that you've had no intimate physical contact with. Okay? So, you have hundreds of past life connections in your life as well. We just don't recognize them all the time, because people want it to be their twin soul. They want it to be their soulmate. But there's that specific difference. So every person that you're having sex with in this lifetime, that you're having intimate relations with, will be a soul mate in your next life. That's where they come from. That's why you have hundreds of them. So let's talk about how we find our soulmates and our twin souls. And if you're destined to be together, you will. But, we probably run across our soulmates every day. They're in our jobs. They're, a friendly smile on the street. They're someone that we just get along with. And like I said, just because you feel that they're your soulmate, they entirely might be. But it doesn't mean that you have a relationship with them. I know I've connected with people in this life that I would not want to be my soulmate in my next life. Okay? And so we have this internal guidance, this emotional feeling about these different souls when we meet them. And so when somebody channels somebody who's passed, they're not channeling their soul, they're channeling that spirit. And that spirit is still part of that collective consciousness. So a lot of times people go through the archaic records and things like that and try to figure out where they were. But normally inside, when you meet somebody, you know their connection. Whether you know their name, you know their heart. And so when people try to change that part of their being, it's often much different than they think it should be. life mates as well. There will be people that come into your life that have come through your soul plan and have worked things out in their lives to be part of your life to accomplish a certain task. I was my previous husband's life mate. He desired somebody who was not going to be cheating on him, who was going to be loyal and faithful. And he desired a new soul in his life. And I was his life partner, his life mate. That was my role in his life, as I was somebody he had never had a part of before. But I became his life mate to accomplish the things I needed to accomplish as well. So we have many, many things that make our souls, that enhance our spirits, that change our lives. So if you're looking for your soulmate, know that you have many, many choices. If you're looking for your life partner, that person will come into being as well. You know, you may not always have that instant soul connection, but you may have a different kind of connection, a different kind of love, a different kind of vibration. And so that's what makes that difference. So I hope this helped some of you. Those of you who are in a soulmate relationship, congratulations. It's one of the best relationships you can have when your hearts are honest and you feel like you could be together forever. I personally love the idea of soulmates, soul families, and I